Okay, we are in the kitchen and I'm so excited because I can already smell the garlic. My dad's been chopping up these, and the way to peel off the skin is you crunch it and all the juices come out, and it's easier to remove it off the garlic, just so, like that. It's much easier than trying to actually peel it. So there you go. And so here are the green papayas. We're gonna be preparing this. My mom's got some mushrooms, some carrots, some Baguio beans, I believe. This is Baguio beans. Some peas, garbanzos or chickpeas. And because we're in the Philippines, we have gata. Gata is the Tagalog word for coconut cream. Yum, yum, yum. And I don't actually know what we're gonna make. Mama, what are we gonna make for dinner tonight?
Yeah, we will make gata using vegetables only. So we're
making gata?
Yeah.
How do you make gata?
Vegetable gata. With gata.
Ginataang something, right?
Ginataang vegetable. So we'll use dried mushrooms we got in Tagaytay. So I soaked it in water. And then for an hour, then we remove the water and then chop it. And then we have garbanzos, baguio beans, carrots. What else do I have?
So we're actually gonna show you later how it's done.
Garlic and onions.
So we're making ginataang gulay.
Gulay. In other words, ginataang gulay.
Gulay, yeah. So it's like vegetables mixed with coconut cream. So that should be tasty and actually rich. And of course, like the king he is, my one and only son is just waiting there, like a señorito, waiting to be served his dinner. So maybe while we're preparing food, I should be preparing his dinner as well. What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat, señorito? Oh. Or I think he's just making palamig because the fan is right there. Where are you going, Sophie? Actually, Spotty, my dog, wants me to chase him like this. Spotty, let go of that frog. I'm so sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy, but this kind of happens every day. I have to chase my dog because he's being naughty on purpose. Scotty! Let go, Poopy. Let go. Poopy. Oh my goodness. You little rascal, you cutie patootie. About peeling garlic, even though it's so easy to take the skin off, it will stain your hands. So if you have like a pet peeve of not wanting your hands to smell like garlic, you really do have to wash your hands very well after this. Woo! I am literally a garlic queen. So it's time to wash these green papayas. These are actually from my sister's house. She lives in the south and it's amazing there because it's not as, I would say, populated. There's more land, there's more fresh air in the south, and everyone knows that you have places like Alabang, Tagaytay. So over here to the north, it's a little bit congested, but I'm just glad that we were able to harvest these green papayas. And I do have to note that you really have to wash the skin well, because my sister advised us that when we eat these, we have to leave the skin on because that's where the nutrients are. However, when we cooked this the last time, check out my video, we actually cooked the green papaya soup. It was so bitter, like, oh my gosh, like eating it was almost unbearable. Although the only thing that made me enjoy eating it was because knowing that it's healthy. But this time, my mom said you really have to scrub it up the skin very well and make sure that these stacks, these stuff go out. So it's like the sap of the skin of the papaya. So after I slice it as well, I'm gonna have to wash it again. Scrub it well. I just wanna make sure that it doesn't come out bitter, because that was a little bit traumatizing. Guys, if you have any suggestions on how to turn bitter papaya soup into something more savory and bearable to eat, please let me know. I really don't know how to make yummy green papaya soup with the skin without it tasting like bitter sap. So, I don't throw these because I'm gonna use them for my compost. Yeah, I am not an expert at slicing. I didn't go to culinary school. But one thing I do know is make sure you don't chop off your fingers. It's looking rather pretty inside. Of course, you don't add the papaya seeds, gotta take them out. And contrary to your normal papaya, the seeds aren't black, they're white. Okay, this is my compost little basket. This is my compost little pot. And just put them there. So my mom actually said the reason why the seeds are white is because they're not ripe yet. And so apparently they do turn black once they're ripe. This is what basically happens almost every night. I get a lot of my food waste like banana peels and just the peels of your veg, and I add it all into one pot, and then I cover this with, let's say, scrap paper or soil, and then yeah, I use it for planting. And it really is good for your seeds as well because they add nutrients. And these are the soils that I use. I did have to buy them because yeah, I don't get a lot of soil in this area. So that is loam soil. It has vermicast, cocoa peat, like really good soil for your plants. And I would highly tell you that you do need good soil if you want to see good growth when you do plant. Because I think there's like this great debate where you don't need good soil, but based from my experience, it does make a big difference, a world of a difference, if your soil is good. And now that we're done adding this, I just want to show you this pot is going to look like that. So now you can expect what's under that pot is definitely all my other vegetable and fruit wastes. And not to mention some eggshells as well. So it's a bit strange as I'm chopping this. I can feel the texture starting to get slimy again. And I feel like that's the sap coming out, and honestly, you do not want that in your green papaya. That's the bitter stuff. So after I finish slicing this, I'm definitely gonna give it another wash just to make sure our ginataang gulay, our coconut vegetables and cream don't taste bitter. Ooh, look at this. It's starting to ripen and the orange color is coming out. Ooh, look at this one. So the seeds are finally turning black. That's when you know that the papaya is starting to ripen. That's pretty cool. Look at the difference. So this one isn't that black yet, but this one's pretty black. I just want to show you, this is actually really pretty. Look at all the colors. So instead of having it just white and green, now it's starting to have like this orangey color, the green skin and the whites. It's actually a really pretty looking Philippine papaya. So right now my mom's actually preparing the Baguio beans, and there they are. And what she's doing is she's peeling the edges and removing the string that's attached to it. Because if you don't remove that string bit, it tends to be really chewy in your mouth. So it's not a very nice texture to have. So if anyone is preparing Baguio beans, that's how you do it. Look at all of that. Yum, yum, yum. So I just wanted to show you the papaya that we bought from the supermarket versus the papaya from my sister's house. Look how big this is, and look at the ones from my sister's house. Clearly the ones from my sister's house are all organic, But yeah, I guess the organic ones don't really grow that big. I'm not sure, but there you have the difference. Some carrots. The reason why the mushrooms were soaked in water a while ago was apparently we bought them dried, and so we want to hydrate them. And there you have it. This is what it looks like after it's been in a bowl of water. What kind of mushrooms are they?
This shiitake. You bought this in Tagaytay.
Okay. So, Tagaytay mushrooms, and they are shiitake mushrooms.
There's a place there.
That's where she's staying now. Benguet. I've got more carrots for my compost. I love composting. You know nothing is gonna go to waste. He is hungry. So I'm gonna be preparing my dog's food now. He is having chicken and some ham. Are you gonna be happy, Poopy? He's keeping an eye on me just to make sure I cut it well. Puppy. Are you waiting for your food, Scotty? I am being watched. Wait for Scotty. So it's not all the time that I prepare Scotty's food like this, where I slices meat and mixes rice. I do alternate it. So today he's having his rice. He really loves it. He's having his rice and ham, and then tomorrow he'll have his dog food pellets, and then I alternate it for the following evenings. But I'm pleased to see that he is eating and he is loving his food. Scotty is a happy dog. Wow, wow, wow. Wipeout? That is a wipeout, Scotty. You like your food? Oh my goodness, he is licking every last bit of his rice. Wow! Oh my goodness. I'm flattered you like your dinner. Scotty Poo.